Hi, and welcome to Pearson Wellness, where science plus support equals success. Let's talk a little bit about the science. Maybe you've come to my website or watching this video because you want to lose weight or even gain weight. And maybe you've tried counting calories. And the science and the research shows that not all calories are created equal. So if you're eating the wrong foods that have the wrong chemical structure, then your body's not going to metabolize those chemicals the same way. So some foods, some calories cause more weight gain and more disease than others. And this can explain why maybe you haven't had success counting calories. It also can explain why some people who appear to be thin and healthy on the outside are actually sick on the inside. And so let me give you two examples that you can look up. Okay, one is Alberto Salazar, Olympic gold medal marathoner for the United States. He had a heart attack in 2007, right? How is that possible? Well, because he could have been taking in the wrong calories that cause inflammation and weight gain. Now, he doesn't have the weight gain because he's a runner, a marathoner, right? But the inflammation was there. The inflammation caused high blood pressure. The high blood pressure caused clogged arteries. Then he gets a heart attack. Another example would be Arnold Schwarzenegger, bodybuilder, movie star, governor, right? He just was on a talk show recently and he just revealed that he had his fourth heart surgery, right? Someone who looks really fit on the outside, but again, maybe choosing the calories, the wrong kind of calories. And so that's a mindset people have that do exercise and maybe even do extreme exercise where they feel like they can eat whatever they want and exercise it off. And that's true. Like you can look thin on the outside or fit on the outside, but if you're choosing the wrong foods, you can still have that inflammation. And that explains why you might have neighbors or friends that you're like, wow, I saw them walking, running every day, biking, very fit individual. And then you hear that they had a heart attack in their 40s or 50s or whatever. And so, and that can even also be people that get cancer, that look relatively healthy on the outside because not all calories are created equal. Not all food is created equal. If you're choosing the wrong foods, you are going to cause inflammation. You can get accumulation of unhealthy fat. And then when you do gain weight, it messes with your hormones and becomes a vicious cycle because the as you gain weight, you get a hormone-like effect because of the weight gain. And then that can cause um, all kinds of problems, increases your risk of cancer, dementia, diabetes, chronic pain, and other preventable diseases, right? So if you're eating the wrong foods, and unfortunately, most Americans are eating the wrong foods. And if you're in another country, if you're eating food imported from America, right? And maybe some of the countries are using some of those chemicals. Now, good news, other countries hundreds of chemicals that the US allows to be put in our food and beverages and other products are banned in most other countries. So if you're in another country, you might be a little bit better off. But it's all about chemicals, right? And hormone imbalance. So if you lose the weight, then you can restore that hormone balance and you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, and you're going to be able to measure your progress, right? And you're going to be able to keep tabs on your inflammation. So even if you lose your weight and you become, thin again and looking and feeling good, you also, my program teaches you how to check or monitor your inflammation, right? So that you're not just looking thin on the outside, but you're also healthy on the inside. And that can reduce your risk of all these preventable diseases. And you say, well, what do I care about preventable disease? I just want to lose, a few pounds. I got a wedding or an event coming up. Well, and that's fine. My strategies can help you lose weight for just that purpose as well. But if you want true wellness, if you want to live a longer, healthier, happier life, then my program and my ebook can really show you how to avoid those chemicals that can damage your body and your mind. Some chemicals, In diet products, you say, okay, well, I don't count calories. Maybe I go to the diet product. I go to 0 calories. The diet products do not work. The research shows that if you are consuming 0 calorie products, that you are going to gain more weight over time. And the reason for that is something that tastes sweet but doesn't have any calories messes with your brain. So your brain's expecting this sugar rush, this sugar high, but it never comes. So your brain motivates you and drives you to eat more whatever else you're eating in order to satisfy that craving. So it messes up that communication between your stomach, your mouth, and your brain. And so that's why research shows that people who choose diet products actually gain weight over time rather than lose it. So the diet products don't work. And then if you go into, well, I'm going to get some sort of meal plan, prepackaged meals or shakes or whatever, bars. Again, think about where's that coming from? They're going to be taking shortcuts. They're going to be putting ingredients in the packaging, in the products themselves that can that are chemicals that can damage your mind and your body. And that also appeals to applies to supplements too. There's certain pills you can take that you think is doing your body good, but actually studies show increase your risk of, say, fracture. So you think you're taking something to reduce your risk of osteoporosis or fracture, and it actually increases your risk of fracture, or it increases your risk of dementia. Some diet products have been shown by the research to increase your risk of dementia by 70% compared to people that aren't taking that diet product. So it all comes back to understanding how to eat the right foods and just real foods. So my program teaches you how to eat real food that you can buy at your grocery store or have delivered, and how to navigate through the maze of choices. Okay, and a lot of things you might think are healthy at the grocery store are not, even though they might be marketed as such. And so my program helps you teach you how to avoid and what to look for, what not to look for, and how to choose the right, healthiest products that's available to you. And and then you don't really have to count calories, right? If you eat the right calories, you're going to feel full, and that's going to send a signal to your brain, and you're going to stop, and you're going to lose weight. And once you lose the weight, you're going to feel better, and then you might actually, believe it or not, want to move a little bit more, and then that's going to increase your ability as well. And so once you get down to a healthy, stable weight, right? So if you've got to have a normal weight and low levels of inflammation, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel like, I mean, for me, I did this program for myself a few years back, and I'm sort of high school skinny again, and I got the same energy and vitality. I'm playing basketball again with my teenage son, and I can do things that I thought I was over for me. And I mean, it just makes a world of difference, okay? Because if you look good and you've got low inflammation in your body, it just changes your whole world, and it reduces your risk of so many preventable diseases. So by making these changes today, you can add years, quality, healthy, happier years to your life. And so I encourage you to do something. Even if you don't choose my program, you got to do something. You've got to lose that weight. And when you lose that weight, your hormones will come back into balance. Your brain will feel better. Everything will feel better, and you'll have a much better experience for the rest of your life. And you can save yourself money in the process. Okay, so if, for example, you're looking to get life insurance, if you can get your body and your inflammation into the normal range, you can literally save yourself thousands of dollars over a 20-year period, which I did for myself. Came out to be about $18,000 for me. Plus, because I had gained some weight and I was on high blood pressure medication for presumably the rest of my life. But when I lost the weight and followed my own advice, so to speak, and all the information that I had accumulated over the years, I lowered my blood pressure back into the normal range, and I got off the medication. And so that saved me, extra doctor visits and prescription costs. So that saved me hundreds of dollars per year. So it's a tremendous opportunity for you to change your life. right now, and I'm here to help you. So that's the science piece, okay? The support piece is if you just want the science, you just want to figure out, how to do all this on your own, you can buy my ebook. And it's a tremendous book. Look at if you print it out, it's an ebook, but if you print it out, this is how much space we take up, right? And every page is, front and back. So you're going to get a tremendous amount of information. Okay. If you go just below my video, you can click more and you can see kind of the index. And if there's a question on there or the index, something's interesting to you and you want to know the answer right away, you could also set up a one-on-one coaching session with me. Or you could, for any reason, you get a second opinion, injury prevention, what if, how to pick, the best kind of trainer, doctor, gym, that kind of stuff. So a tremendous amount of experience information I can share with you one-on-one if you want. And a lot of that's in my book. And then the support piece is I have through a app through another company. So if you sign up with my daily support, I will customize a plan for you. So you'll get an email and some questions you ask, and then I'm going to have a customized program for you. And then I put this into the app, and then you're going to get daily support. So you can just look right up on your phone or your device, and it's going to tell you what to eat, what not to eat, so we can just bring that to the grocery store, everything. So you get daily support, and you can sign up for a week at a time, and you can cancel anytime. So, and right now I'm doing this at an introductory offer that's kind of launching my website and everything. So you can do that. So you've got three options, right? You can do yourself ebook. You can get daily support, and you can go for a week. I mean, I'd recommend a little longer than a week because, again, research shows, there's research out of Stanford that shows it takes 44 days to establish a new habit. So, you might want to do 45-day program, but or it may take that long to, and then it says 88 days. That same study said it took 88 days to establish a new habit, right? So you round up to 90 days. So I think if you follow the program for that amount of time, then your chances of success go way up, right? And then if you want a coaching session in there, you're having a hard day, whatever, you can sign up for a coaching session. So that's the support piece. So I'm here to help you every step of the way. You can get that daily support. You can get a lot of coaching sessions with me and get you to that sort of 90-day mark where the research shows that once you've established this new habit, the chances are that you're going to be on that path for a while. And that's kind of like, I can tell you once I got back to my sort of high school skinny weight, it was unbelievable. And there's no forever banned foods either. So now that I've got to where I want to do and I'm monitoring it, I could have a cheat day. So you might have come to my website because I posted something about cheat day approved. So you don't have to abandon all your favorite foods and beverages forever. Once you get back to your ideal weight, and depending on your activity level, you can have a cheat day every once in a while. For me right now, it's about once a week, so it just depends on your activity level. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I know it's a little longer than typical videos on YouTube, but this is mostly from my website. But if you are watching on YouTube, and if you can on my website, please like my video and share it with those you love. Okay, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.